At least 36 people killed and dozens more injured after a passenger train thought to be carrying around 350 on board and a freight train crashed head-on in central Greece. Survivors telling of what they described a nightmarish 10 seconds as the train carriage overturned and was then engulfed in flames near the city of Larissa. The Greek president calling the crash an unimaginable tragedy. Well, 3 days of national mourning have now been declared. Rescuers continue to search, though, for those who may still be at the scene. Now, it's not yet clear what's caused the collision, Greece's deadliest in recent years. Let's get the latest now from journalist Tony Rigopoulos, who's been at the scene near Larissa in central Greece. And, Tony, just seeing the pictures we've just been carrying there, this must have happened at some speed and with it being head-on, clearly, the front of the train taking the brunt of the impact.
Hi, Mark. Thank you for having me from Greece. Yes, this has been the worst train crash that has happened in Greece from 1972. I think that was the year that we had the other also very large train crash. So what happened here? Two trains were going in the opposite direction on the same line. This is why people in Greece are right now questioning many things about how trains have been traveling from Athens to Thessaloniki, to the city in northern Greece. Until now, we have 36 people officially declared dead. I'm afraid that this number might skyrocket. I mean, might rise higher. As during the last few minutes, we've seen even more people being carried out of the train crash. The wagon that you can see behind me and that is being pulled by the cranes is actually the third wagon that was in line in front of at the front of the train. The other two wagons that were in front of this one are completely damaged. We can't even we can't even see them right now. So.
Give us an indication of where you are, because I understand this area's got a gorge, there are lots of tunnels and lines coming together there.
Well, there are not many lines. This was a single line. In Greece, there's not a huge grid of train rails. So the basic grid just connects Athens to the northern city of Thessaloniki. We are practically in the middle, a little bit towards the north, right north of the city of Larissa. Now, what has happened is that a train that was carrying cargo was traveling towards Athens. At the same time, a train with a passenger was traveling towards Thessaloniki. The very bad part about this tragedy is that the train that was carrying passengers, most of the passengers were very young people. Most of them were students in universities. You must know that last Monday was an official holiday in Greece. It was Ash Monday. So most of the people that were studying in Thessaloniki had come back to Athens to visit their families, and yesterday was a day that they could use to travel back to their universities. So unfortunately, according to the information that we're getting right now, most of the 36 people who have already been declared dead are people of young age.
Yeah, which was, as you say, is awful. And we can see behind you still a lot of activity. As you say, the crane is there, a lot of rescue and recovery workers. Do they believe that people may still be trapped there?
Their hopes are going down by the minute. They say that, especially in those kinds of accidents, their hopes are just high for a couple of hours after the crash happens, and then as the hours pass by, then hopes are getting much less. Nevertheless, there's too much activity behind me. People from the fire brigade, from all kinds of services and the army are trying to help and find if there are any survivors, or at least to find the bodies of the people that have died.